edges of your heart. Your hands are clenched, your knuckles have gone white. You're searching for the words to start a fight. Your breath is shallow and your eyes are bright. A perfect storm in the pale artificial light. And every motion is a silent scream, the broken pieces of a broken dream. You play the scene exactly as you should, and I am watching as I knew I would. You seem mad. Is this the feeling that you wanted to have? You seem mad, and it's all so very, very sad. The words are sharp now like a shot of glass. You hope the impact will forever last. You throw them at me in a frantic spray to try and make the emptiness go away. Your voice is shaking with a righteous rage, a wild creature in a tiny cage. You pace the room, a tragic grand display, and I have nothing left I want to say. And every motion is a silent scream, the broken pieces of a broken dream. You play the scene exactly as you should, and I am watching as I knew I would. You seem mad. Is this the feeling that you wanted to have? You seem mad, and it's all so very, very sad. This fire you have is beautiful and true, but it will only burn the heart of you. I am a mirror, polished, cold and clean, reflecting back your own pathetic scene. You seem mad. Is this the feeling that you wanted to have? You seem mad, and it's all so very, very sad. The calendar is frozen on the date, a silent monument to a sealed fate. The clock still ticks, a cruel and steady sound, but time itself is frozen all around. The city keeps on moving, gray on gray. It doesn't notice you have gone away. The rain keeps falling with the same sad grace. It doesn't know it's falling on an empty space. And everyone is waiting for a change, for me to cut my hair or rearrange. But every object in this silence taste of your perfume, the only flower in this dying room. And everyone is waiting for a change, for me to cut my hair or rearrange. But every object in this silent room is a perfect relic from a perfect tomb. And the world kept turning after you died, but it's a different world I see outside. It is a copy, colorless and thin, without the light you used to hold within. They say that time will come and heal the pain, but time is just a cold and steady rain that washes everything away but you. A perfect statue, terrible and true. And the world kept turning after you died, but it's a different world I see outside. It is a copy, colorless and thin, without the light you used to hold within. Survives within this chest. It kept a perfect my own what teaser. Each beat was measured, crystalline and slow, to guard against the warmth I shouldn't know. I walked in shadows, wore the winter's chill, and taught the blood inside my heart to stand quite still. A perfect sculpture, safe within the blue, until the fire in the shape of you. A single word, a glance I couldn't place, began to trace a crack across the surface. Fatal warmth, a beautiful mistake, the sound of something getting ready to break. And now this melted heart sharpest edges have all smoothed away. In this slow liquid permanent decay, there is no armor, there is no defense, just this collapsing fluid consequence. I feel a current where I once felt bone, a different kind of ache I've never known. This vulnerability, so absolute, has killed the silence and has killed the mute. A single word, a glance I couldn't place, began to trace a crack across the surface. A fatal warmth, a beautiful mistake, the sound of something that was bound to break. And now this melted heart inside of me has lost the shape of what it used to be. A pool of mercury, a silver stain that can't be frozen into form again. Don't try to hold me, I will slip away. I am the ruin of a colder day, a waxen idol left too near the flame that only knows how to remember your name. And now this melted heart inside of me has lost the shape of what it used to be. A pool of mercury, a silver stain that can't be frozen into form again. They paint the sorrow in a shade of gray, a silent movie of a washed out day. They speak of sadness in a muted blue, a gentle color but it isn't true. My kind of heartache needs a different dye, beneath the cold and unforgiving sky. It needs a signal violent and divine to prove the suffering is truly mine. It's not a wound that's asking for a cure. It is a statement elegant and pure, a declaration sharp and understood, the perfect color of the noble blood. So forget the comfort of the black and blue. Pain looks better in forget the comfort of the black and blue. Pain looks better in red, it's true. A crimson ribbon, a sacrificial stain. The only beauty in the sharpest pain. Black is for mourning what has passed away. White is for innocence, a fragile day. But red's the color for the here and now, the broken promise and the broken vow. So forget the comfort of the black and blue. Pain looks better in red, it's true. A crimson ribbon, a sacrificial stain. The only beauty in the sharpest pain. of another cold and unforgiving day. The city breathes a sigh of steel and steam, a monochrome and half-forgotten dream. And then I see them cutting through the haze, a memory from my more certain days, a flash of crimson sharp and absolute, the final statement elegant and mute. They made no sound that I can still recall, but I remember how you stood so tall, a silent challenge to the coming night, a single perfect and defiant light. And oh, the red boots walking in the rain, a beautiful and solitary pain. They left a trail I follow in my head, with every single word we left unsaid. They kick the fallen leaves of brown and gold, a story that was never to be told. They walked away with such a steady pace, and left a perfect empty silent space. I see them still when I close my eyes, beneath the cold and analytic skies, a promise of a fire or a wound upon this gray and consecrated ground. They made no sound that I can still recall, but I remember how you stood so tall, a silent challenge to the coming night, a single perfect and defiant light. And oh, the red boots walking in the rain, a beautiful and solitary pain. They left a trail I follow in my head, with every single word we left unsaid. They were the only warmth in all that gray, the single reason I wished you would stay, a warning sign I chose not to obey, the color of the debt I had to pay. And oh, the red boots walking in the rain, a beautiful and solitary pain. They left a trail I follow in my head, with every single word we left unsaid. structured for Suno. reddish light, a pale design, a fragile testament that's mine. A crackle glaze on porcelain to show the places worn too thin. They are not flaws, they're not a fault. The treasures in a secret vault. Don't try to heal them with a touch. You'll find I like them far too much. Each one was earned through trial and cost. For every single thing I've lost. Don't call it damage, call it art. The architecture of a heart. They're not mistakes, they're not a flaw. They're just the lines the artist draws. Each one a memory in white, a ghost that sleeps with me at night, a souvenir of every form, a silent answer to it all. You trace them with a gentle hand, as if you'll ever understand the secret language of the ache. For every promise that would break. Don't try to heal them with a touch. You'll find I like them far too much. Each one was earned through trial and cost. For every single thing I've lost. Don't call it damage, call it art. The architecture of a heart. They're not mistakes, they're not a flaw. They're just the lines the artists draw. A perfect surface is a lie. A blank and boring empty sky. Give me the fractures, give me proof. The sharp and beautiful cold truth. Don't call it damage, call it art. The architecture of a heart. They're not mistakes, they're not a flaw. They're just the lines the artists draw. perfect outline in this empty space, not flesh and bone, just shadow and a line, a memory that never will be mine. It is a shape that I have learned by heart, a perfect ending to a broken start. It has no features and it has no name, a constant shadow in a losing game. And all I see are silhouettes and shades upon the landscape that my memory made. They have no substance and they have no sound on this cold and unforgiving ground. Trace your outline on the frosted glass and watch the final lonely moments pass. The space you filled is now a hollow form, the quiet center of a silent storm. I see you standing in the pouring rain, a jet black figure of exquisite pain. Turn to speak, but no words ever come, just the low rhythm of the city's hum. It is a shape that I have learned by heart, a perfect ending to a broken start. It has no features and it has no name, a constant shadow in a losing game. And all I see are silhouettes and shapes upon the landscape that my memory made. They have no substance and they have no sound on this cold and unforgiving ground. Maybe the details were the first to die beneath the gaze of an indifferent sky, and all that's left is what the darkness saves, the simple outlines on a row of graves. And all I see are silhouettes and shades upon the landscape that my memory made. They have no substance and they have no sound on this cold and unforgiving ground. picture on a sterile page, but all I feel is the electric hum their faces in a happy glare, and breathe the thin and manufactured air. I find my solace in the honest rain that washes all the pretty lies away again.
And in the quiet, where the shadows meet, there is a different and a bittersweet. It's not a flaw that I have come to find. It is a different state of heart and mind.
So let me walk the dark side of life, where there is beauty in the endless strife, where all the truth is found in the decay, and all the brightest colors fade to gray. The sweetest songs are sung in minor key. The poetry is in the dying tree. There is a comfort in the coming night that suffocates the cruel and empty light.
There is a freedom when you cease to care about the hollow promise waiting there. You find a kingdom in the ruins of it all, and learn to love the beauty of the fall. And in the quiet, where the shadows meet, there is a different and a bittersweet. It's not a flaw that I have come to find. It is a different state of heart and mind.
So let me walk the dark side of life, where there is beauty in the endless strife, where all the truth is found in the decay, and all the brightest colors fade to gray.
They fear the shadows where the monsters hide, but I have found a perfect peace inside. The light is blinding, frantic and untrue, but the darkness shows me the honest shape of you.
So let me walk the dark side of life, where there is beauty in the endless strife, where all the truth is found in the decay, and all the brightest colors impact will forever last. You throw them at me in a frantic spray to try and make the emptiness go away. Your voice is shaking with a righteous rage, a wild creature in a tiny cage. You pace the room, a tragic grand display, and I have nothing left I want to say. And every motion is a silent scream, the broken pieces of a broken dream. You play the scene exactly as you should, and I am watching as I knew I would. You seem mad. Is this the feeling that you wanted to have? You seem mad, and it's all so very, very sad. This fire you have is beautiful and true, but it will only burn the heart of you. I am a mirror, polished, cold and clean, reflecting back your own pathetic scene. You seem mad. Is this the feeling that you wanted to have? You seem mad, and it's all so very, very sad. The calendar is frozen on the day, a silent monument to a sealed fate. The clock still ticks, a cruel and steady sound, but time itself is frozen all around. The city keeps on moving, gray on gray. It doesn't notice you have gone away. The rain keeps falling with the same sad grace. It doesn't know it's falling on an empty space. And everyone is waiting for a change, for me to cut my hair or rearrange. But every object in this silent room is a perfect relic from a perfect tomb.
And the world kept turning after you died, but it's a different
music too.
And the world kept turning after you died, but it's a different world I see outside. It is a copy, colorless and thin, without the light you used to hold within. They say that time will come and heal the pain, but time is just a cold and steady rain that washes everything away, but